AI will replace marketers within the next 3 years. That's the direction of the latest Harvard Business research. And in this video, we break down 5 scenarios for the future of marketing. We cover which 90% of the work AI models automate first, and how to keep your business and your job on the right side of the line before it's too late. The marketing you grew up with is dying. ChatGPT, Claude, and the new wave of automation tools are already doing the work of media buyers, copywriters, SEO specialists, and analysts. Harvard laid out 5 roads this market can go down. Watch to the end to find out which scenario is coming for your role and how to become one of the 10% of experts who lead the AI shift instead of getting replaced by it. So why is Harvard the one raising the alarm here? Everybody worried about the chatbot, but more important thing is autonomous agents, because they can be used to make marketing tasks by themselves without human iteration. It writes the campaign, it launches the ads, and it makes process of marketing convenient for business owners. Because of that, people tend to spend less time on work and let agents do it by themselves. The business logic is pragmatical. Small entrepreneurs won't spend money on marketing agencies, and they will lose potential clients. Harvard researchers also mentioned that default customer journey like awareness, click, purchase will fall apart, because shopping process also will be doing by agents. So it's not possible to make an awareness stage. If agents search for solution, you don't be aware of this solution as a human. Harvard ran a survey at the end of last year, and only 6% of companies say they actually trust an agent to run something important in their business. It's maybe not correct on the middle of 2026 as we right now, because agents are already good enough to do that work. And I talk with a lot of business owners every month, so I can highlight that scale of AI implementation is much wider than I see on the internet. So Harvard laid out 5 ways what we can expect of this AI revolution in marketing. Let's go through them. Scenario 1. Full automation of the routine. From my own perspective, I have a lot of time-consuming routines, reporting, analytics, campaign management, and all of this work can be done by decent cloud setup. This makes a motivation for entrepreneurs to automate their workflows, because everyone wants to focus on more important tasks that rise a real business. But from the other side, in USA we have more than 60% of solopreneurs. Some of them use services of marketing agencies to find more clients. There is no motivation to hire workers, because always better to use Claude instead. A decent AI setup is now getting through what you used to need to have 3 juniors in your team. 90% of the tasks written into today's job descriptions can already be handled by machine. Scenario 2. The middleman and the agencies disappear. If you run an agency, this one going to sting a bit. Here is the question every business owner is about to start asking themselves. If the AI sitting inside my own company can write brief, build the campaign, and hand me back the results, why am I still wiring an agency to do the same thing, only slower? The owners sit down, talk to their company AI the way they talk to the person, with much lower costs. The agencies that survive will move up into the stuff a model still cannot do. A proper strategy, brand, the messy judgment call. But that middle layer that took simple execution will disappear. AI counter AI. In old school, we sold to people, but now we're not in this scenario anymore, because you hand your buying decisions over to an AI assistant. And now you got the seller's AI trying to convince the buyer AI, and you are not even participating in this process. Harvard actually ran an experiment, thousands of stimulated shopping rounds, 4 of the big AI models, 4 different product categories, and they hit these agents with every trick in the book. The scarcity, the countdown timers, the prices with the line struck, all of it. It's not working, because you cannot make a language model panic about missing out. Only 2 left in stocks means absolutely nothing to AI model who make a buying process. The only 2 things that actually moved to the agent's decision were the star ratings and the lower price. So all marketing stuff like landing page, banner, deadline, that's just noise to an agent. It reads data and reviews, it checks the price, and it's do it almost in 1 second. And that changes the entire job. Instead of trying to talk a human into something, now business owners should try to handle a machine clean, honest information that it actually wrote and trust. Scenario 4. Marketing without marketers. Scenario 4 is where the marketing starts running itself. Now you take all of these agents, you connect them together, you let them talk to each other. And what you end up with is a marketing department that drives itself. It moves the budget, spin up 3 new versions of the ad, and shuffles the profit around. And I know how that sounds. Harvard put out a proper blueprint for this back in May. A whole prize on redesigning the marketing team for what they call the agentic age. And right at the center of this model is the thing they call a brand code. It's a file the machine can read because it needs a strategy, customer data, and rules. And then these specialized agents plug into this flow. One handles content, one runs experiment, and one takes care of distribution, other one does the reporting, and so on. With a proper approach, your job doesn't disappear here, but it can move up on the next level. You go from doing the marketing yourself to keeping the eye on the machine doing this marketing for yourself. The human zoo. This is the dark one, because I'm hoping it never lands. In every scenario up to now, you have been either the marketer or the customer. In this one, you are the product, you are the raw material. The idea here is digital worlds like gardens, so complete and so comfortable that you basically never leave them. And the entire time you are in there, everything you're doing is calculated. Every your click, every your step, every your decision. And all of that tracking has one job: to predict your decisions, to predict your desires, to deliver your food before you even start to be hungry. The system can already feel you starting to get bored or a bit restless, and the offer lands about half a second before the feeling does. And you experience it as your own idea, when really it just watched the idea forming inside you. Because if your handful of those walled gardens own all the data on the people you're trying to sell it, then you don't really have customers anymore. You're just renting access to customers. And that rent only goes one way: how to survive and adapt in 2026-2030. How do you make sure you are in the 10% of marketers who survive in this AI revolution? Looking across all 5 of these scenarios, the same split show up every single time. The people who ends up getting replaced are the ones who try to get head-to-head with AI. And the people who came out learn to point it in the right direction. It's the exact same technology in both cases. The only thing that's different is who is steering it. So doing the work with your own 2 hands, that the part basically over. Nobody going to pay a person to write blog post or build a report the machine split out in a second. So the value moves to the places the machine still cannot reach. It moves to architecture. The people who designed the system are built code. It moves to real human psychology, all the irrational, contradictory, messy stuff that agents can copy but don't understand. If I'm being straight with you, there is one thing I'd go and sort out before any of that. It's easier to build a difficult business than to build ordinary business. Try to make as hard things as you can and develop yourself in AI direction. It's help you to be more advanced in new technologies and find good place in the future world. If this changed the way you're thinking about the next couple of years, even a little, do me a favor and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next videos.